Hello, Gemini. This is Debs, and this is your reading for March 2024. Gems, it's lovely to be with you guys. I hope you're all well. Now, in meditation, Michael took me to someone outside doing laps in what they call an infinity pool, right? Some people call them endless pools. They turn a current on, and you can do laps whilst being stationary as such. You're not actually moving forward. You stay in the same place, but you do your exercise, right? I came out of meditation and I heard, yeah, convenient, but intensely boring. So, Gemini, I don't know whether or not you're in a situation where it's good. It may be that you are thinking practically, it's stable, or I know it's safe, it's convenient, but it's so boring. So, Gem, I don't know whether or not you're looking to add some spice to whatever this is. It could be a relationship. But let's get into this and see what comes through. The deck that I'm using is a Tarot Grand Luxe. Everything you need, guys, is down below. The link to my website if you like a private reading. All the decks I use, I had to think then, and the link to join the channel if you'd like to become a member. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so you're in a situation, Gemini, which is convenient, but you're just a bit bored. Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the reading for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, March 2024. What do we have for my lovely Geminis? Thank you. Okay, yeah. I'm now hearing someone say to themselves, I never go anywhere. This is not progressing. It's not moving forward. We're staying in one place. Okay. Could be a relationship, Gem. Could be. We'll see. Oh, Angela's just joined me, my spirit guide. I haven't been in connection with Angela for quite a long time. She's saying she's going to sit down very quietly in the corner next to Arnold. Okay. All right. Okay. Gemini. Are you looking for new love, Gem, on the quiet? Are you thinking you're not getting what you want out of the connection you're in? Yeah. Gemini, you are about to make a decision. I'm hearing to jump ship. You're about to make a decision to jump ship. I'm hearing into your emotions. Water is emotion. There's a lot of water references here. You may be considering moving towards a Sagittarian. In the past, Gemini, Seven of Pentacles. Yes, you'd spent a certain amount of time with someone. For some of you, it's 7 years. I'm hearing 7-year itch. Yes, it was practical. It gave you a sense of security and stability, but I'm hearing not much else. Okay. After that time, the Star. Gemini, you may have had a conversation with an Aquarian or an Earth sign with the coin's energy here, or you could have been contemplating someone else who may have been sat in the energy of the Star. This could have been an ex from a while ago. This is you thinking, could I possibly manifest reunion with that person to get out of this sort of stagnant energy? You were considering it. I don't think you took action though, Gem. In your thoughts, 10 of Cups. Gemini, you could be thinking to yourself, I'm really nice and stable here. Money in the bank, my partner and I know each other well, everything is good. I'm hearing but. It's as if you don't feel completely fulfilled. Now, you could be thinking about building the Ten of Cups with someone else. New love. You may be feeling you'd be happier with somebody else. We'll see, guys. In the immediate future, the Chariot. Wow, Gemini. Now, you may be moving towards a Cancerian, or you could have Cancer in your chart, or you are simply deciding to go for it. But the Chariot can be a little bit of a chaotic energy. You want movement forward, so this is you not really thinking about the consequences, or what you're thinking about is, I'm determined to succeed. I'm going to get there, come hell or high water. In your fears, Page of Swords. Fearing that you're going to have to speak your truth to a partner. I'm sorry, but I don't feel this is working. I think we should separate. You may be fearing also the effect of a split on a child or children. In the environment, Gemini, Temperance, Sagittarian energy. What we have here is you doing something quite impulsive. You know, one day waking up thinking, you know what, I'm not happy, I'm so bored, I'm going to end the connection and just move on with somebody a bit more exciting. You've definitely got somebody in your sights. You know who this person is that you want to be with. But this is you rushing towards this person, and their reaction is, oh, slow down, cowboy. Slow down. What do you think you're doing? What situation have you left behind? What are you planning on here with me? They're telling you to just temper your passion. Let's just talk about this, which may take the wind out of your sails, Gemini, but they want to make sure this isn't you making a snap decision because you're a little bit bored and you feel that you'd be in a much happier place with this person, because this is a rushed decision. This is you waking up in the morning thinking, oh my goodness, same old routine. Oh, I'm so bored. Okay, yeah, that's it. It's done. Packing a suitcase, having a quick 5-minute chat with your partner. Yeah, you know, things haven't been working out for a while. I'm so sorry, but I think we should just separate. And then you're out the door. This is a rushed move. And your person that you're moving towards is a little bit nervous about that. In your hopes, 9 of Swords. Gemini, you're hoping it doesn't end disastrously. This is you sat feeling highly stressed. The outcome, Page of Cups. Okay, Gemini. This is you going 100 miles an hour and then screeching to a halt and sort of backtracking a little bit, right? This is an apology. So what we have here is you leaping towards this person that you feel you want to be with. This person may be a little bit defensive, and this is you being forced to sort of slow down. And when you think about this from this person's point of view, and possibly the point of view of the person that you're deciding to leave very quickly, is what I'm hearing, you may end up in a situation where you sit down with both the partner that you're leaving and the person you're wanting to be with and apologize. I'm so sorry. It was a bit sudden. It was a bit rushed. I think I just got to the point where I sort of had enough. Clarification for you, Gem. The Hierophant. Wow. Taurian energy. Okay. Hangman. Pisces energy. You could have Taurus and Pisces in your chart, Gemini. Or Gem, you may be very, very quickly heading in the direction of a Taurus or a Pisces. This is you moving out of maybe a living together situation with someone, and this is you rushing towards your desire. Whoever this person is, you may have marriage on your mind. You may feel a spiritual connection with this person. But if this is the person that you're moving towards, you're looking at things from a different perspective. And what you're realizing is they're not ready to jump into this as quickly as you are. There may be a lot of excitement. This could be you wanting to reunite with someone. You both may be wanting to do this. But what you're realizing is they're going to force you to sort of slow down. It may be a bit disappointing to begin with, but I just feel, Gem, that they're a little bit nervous, that this is a sort of snap decision that you're making. Whoever this person is, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is someone single, stable. This is someone who is independent. Queen of Wands, and highly attractive. So, Gem, I could be connecting with a masculine energy, or this could be a same-sex connection. But what we have here is you waking up one morning thinking, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore. And this is you deciding to reach out to this person and say, can I come and see you? I mean, it's going to be as quick as that. Underneath the deck, High Priestess. Pisces energy can be Cancerian. Gemini, you've been keeping your thoughts and feelings under wraps. With the energy of the Page of Pentacles, I feel you want to come and see this person with a gift, possibly, hey, sorry, we haven't been in touch for a long time. I'm ready to leave a situation I'm in. I'm ready to be with you. What you're going to say to this person is you want to work on the connection. You may also say to this person, I'm financially stable, if you feel that they're slightly nervous. And this is you hoping, Gemini, that this is going to take off. This new connection is going to take off. You're very excited. So, Gemini, this has a really good chance of working out, but you may have to put your brakes on a little bit, Gem, because it might be that the person that you're leaving feels as if you left without a proper explanation or an apology. They could be very shocked and hurt. It could be, Gemini, that the person that you're moving towards is a little bit shell-shocked that you're suddenly moving towards them with what seems to be a serious offer to commit. And they may not know if you've really thought this through properly. But again, Gem, it seems to be a lovely energy. But there might have to be an apology, maybe to both people, and accept that you may need to tie up loose ends with the person you're leaving properly, whether it's legally or to just have a proper sit-down conversation, bashing out the practicalities, okay, of maybe detaching from someone. And you may need to take your time in reacquainting yourself with a person that you want to return to, sitting in the energy of the Queen of Wands. So Gemini, it looks positive. Let's get into this and find out what may transpire. Archangel Michael, what is the energy of the Ace of Cups and the Judgment card for Gemini? Yes, the Two of Wands. Gem, it's been on your mind for a while that you've had another option to consider. Who, with a 9 of Cups, you believe would make you incredibly happy. Yes, Gem. You've been holding on to the potential of this. You've been holding on to this other option in the back of your mind. Yes. This is you knowing you have a choice. Your card of Gemini with the Lovers. And I feel, Gem, you're ready to shift towards this other person. Because with the Nine of Wands, you've had enough in a current situation. You may feel drained. You may feel that you two aren't on the same page. And Gem, I think you feel that if you don't do it soon, you're going to lose this opportunity. Whoever is sat in the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles has a lot to offer. This is a highly attractive, creative woman who is single and sitting in abundance. So I think you feel, Gemini, that if you don't take action in the next few months, she's simply not going to be an option anymore. In the past, Seven of Coins, you looked at your situation, Gemini, and it was stable, it was secure, but I'm hearing so boring. Okay, King of Coins. So you may have been in a long-term dating situation with someone or living with someone. You could even have had a child with your partner. Yes, you know, things are good, but there was always a sort of but at the end of that sentence. Yeah, things are good, but... Yes, there was this missing piece, Gemini, for you. Four of Cups. You realised you weren't completely happy. You may have been dreaming of someone else that you had emotions for. As time went on, Gemini, you felt that the opportunity was slipping further and further away. And you were trying to make a decision as to what to do about that. Four of Swords. You were battling between your heart and your head. Your head said to you, Gemini, what are you doing? You're in a beautiful, stable situation. Life sometimes isn't perfect. You should appreciate what you have and not think about anyone else. But your heart kept pulling you back to somebody from the past that you felt this incredibly strong connection with. There was a lot of love, a lot of chemistry, and at this present time, since things have got more and more difficult in your partnership, what you've been considering is to end the situation you're in and move back towards someone who simply was your wish come true with the energy of the star. You've been thinking about it for a long time. It's as if I can't sit here and not do anything any longer. So after you sat in this sort of discontent, with the energy of the star, you were thinking about somebody you met in the past. Yes. But Gemini, it may in your mind have been something that you couldn't contemplate because this person lived at a distance. And you also knew that if you moved towards them, you'd just be creating a straight up third party situation. What was this person's energy? Six of Wands. Okay, so they were doing very well. They could have been immersed in their career. But Gemini, this person walked away from you. So I don't know exactly when you met, but this is this person's energy. They walked away from you. I don't know whether or not they knew that you were in a relationship with someone else. I don't know whether or not you two decided not to develop this because of the distance between the two of you. But you've been thinking about this, Gemini, and I have to admit, it feels as if you're now getting a bit obsessed with wanting to be with this person. Because over a period of time, Gemini, what you've realized is this is the person who would make you very happy. This is the person who you can imagine moving forward with into your future. So, Gemini, 10 of Cups is in your thoughts. Magician, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini energy. Gem, you are manifesting what you believe is your true 10 of Cups. What are you thinking about? You may believe if you return to this person, there's going to be an argument. Or Gemini, you're simply ready to fight off the competition. How are you feeling? What else are you feeling here, Gems? Wow. Really? Gemini, you seem to be in love. Was this something that you suddenly realized? Was it a sort of light bulb moment? I can't get this person off my mind. I don't know why. I should be sitting in this lovely, content relationship I'm in, just enjoying it. I'm not. Gem, it may have been a shock when you realized that you were in love with this person from the past. I must be in love, right? And maybe with that realization, you thought, okay, got to do something about this now. 5 of Cups. Because you know you're not happy. You want to be with this person that seems to bring this emotional fulfillment into your life. So Gemini, this is you making a bit of a rash move in the immediate future. With the energy of the Chariot, you may be deciding, okay, to hell with it. I don't know what this person's going to say, but I'm going to go and see them and have a chat. I mean, it's literally as quick as that. But your person is sitting in a beautifully calm, temperate energy. Totally the opposite, Gem, of the energy you're coming in with. It might be a shock for this person. Now, with the Temperance card and the Queen of Wands, they could literally be a Sagittarian. Or this is simply someone who is guided by the angelic realm. They are very creative and they are independent. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Chariot and the Temperance card for my lovely Geminis? Thank you, Michael. Okay, 28th of March through until 2nd or 3rd, Michael, 3rd of June. June, okay. So on the 28th of March, you may be communicating with this person that you are wanting to travel to see them in early June, or you could be having a series of conversations with this person, Gemini, from the end of March through until the beginning of June. Almost, Gem, laying the groundwork of coming back in. But I don't know, Gemini. I mean, this seems rushed to me. If there's distance involved, you could literally jump on a train or a plane on the 28th of March and go to see this person. You may then return early June. But let's have a look. Archangel Michael, who is sat in the energy of the Queen of Wands? What's her energy? Page of Wands. She's very attracted to you, Gem. You may reach out and say, hey, how you doing? It's been a while. I'd like to come and see you. She may send you a flirty message back. With the energy of the 7 of Cups, she's not quite sure what to make of this. What does Gemini actually want from this reconnection? Six of Pentacles. What this person wants, Gemini, is equal give and take. They want a balanced relationship. I'm getting quite a determined energy from this Queen of Wands. She could be, I'm hearing almost fiercely independent. You know, if you're going to come into my life, you have to put the work in. If not, I'm sort of not playing. So Gemini, she'll flirt with you, she'll message you, but if you're coming in with serious intentions, there needs to be a proper sit-down conversation. That's what I'm getting. I feel as if this Queen is sat in her masculine energy. She's in charge of her own life. With the 9 of Pentacles, she could be running her own business. She could be heading up a team of people. She's full of inspiration and creativity, but this is a woman who's got her head screwed on. Yeah, Queen of Coins. She's all about her finances, her stability. She's earning money. She's working hard. What else is she thinking about? Four of Wands. Gemini, she could be slightly nervous, believing that you may be leaving an earth sign that you're engaged to or living with to have a little bit of fun with her. She may be confident enough to ask you straight out. Gem, just to double check, have you left your partner? Because I don't want to be the other woman. She is a little bit concerned that you haven't ended another situation. Yeah, Moon. She may be nervous that you're still in a relationship with a Cancerian with the Moon, or she's afraid of what she can't see. She's afraid of what she can't see. Yeah. And because of that, Gemini, she's not going to make any sort of hard and fast decisions. So if you rush towards her and say, okay, I've decided I want to be with you. Let's get the show on the road. Let's talk about me moving in with you. She's going to say, whoa, 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 well, hang on. What happened to the other woman? Have you just left her, walked out, or have you moved into legal separation? Is she sitting in a really angry energy, or has she agreed to the separation? She wants to know what's going on. She wants clarity, Gem. Yeah, because she's really worried that you just woke up one day and thought, right, okay, don't want to be in this relationship. I'm off to my Queen of Wands, and you sabotaged a long-term connection. You basically just escaped the situation you're in because you got a bit bored. She is going to call you out, Gemini. This is a queen who doesn't play. Yeah, she can be fun. She can be vivacious. She can be exciting to be with. But if you mess the Queen of Wands around, she will never let you forget it. She has no qualms in telling you how she feels or standing up for herself. What energy are you coming in with, Gemini? Okay. This is a bit of a crazy energy you're racing towards her in. I mean, the Chariot is fast movement forward, but it's a little bit chaotic, right? And with the Two of Coins, again, this is fast. You may be emotionally feeling as if you're walking a tightrope, right? Oh my gosh, I hope she's just going to open the door and there's going to be, you know, a lovely reunion. She's not going to say, hang on, stop. I think the first thing you're going to say, Gemini, is, you know what, I've been sitting on the fence for long enough and I thought that I would just come and see you. I thought I'd just come and see you. What else are you saying? Wow, okay, Gemini, you are not playing. Ace of Pentacles. I feel as if you want to sound this woman out. If I move to your area, could we have a relationship? I mean, it's literally as simple as that. Ace of Coins is uprooting and moving, relocation. So Gemini, I think your plan is to go and see this Queen of Wands and say, look, I've been very unhappy in my relationship. I had really happy memories of meeting you. I actually feel that I've fallen in love with you because I can't seem to forget you. And so I just wanted to come and see you to say, what do you think? I mean, Gem, this is really impulsive. But you are acting from your heart space. Because with the Two of Cups, you are in love with this woman. This is not just lust. You do love her. But make sure she understands that. Because all she sees is you racing towards her saying, I want to be with you. She may be nervous that you're planning on making her the other woman. Whereas Gemini, I actually feel that what you're thinking about is, this is the woman that I should marry. You want to fight off the competition for this woman. You believe that she is your Two of Cups. So the relationship that you are leaving, Gemini, may have been a long-term stable situation, but I don't think you were married. So you could have been living with somebody for a long time. You may have been engaged. I don't know. What else are you saying to this woman? Yeah. I mean, Gem, it's as if I've made up my mind. I'm doing this. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, let's do this. The only ace that's not coming through is the Ace of Swords, because of course you've got no clarity up until this point of time as to what this woman is actually going to say to you. You don't know her thought process. You don't know if she's going to turn you away or whether or not she's going to say, okay, let's talk about this. You don't know. But this is you moving towards her thinking, right, I've made my decision. But she has questions. What are you going to say to this woman about your other relationship, Gemini? Yeah. You're going to admit the truth. You're going to say to this woman, I couldn't really see it, but I realized that I wasn't happy and not happy for a long time. Ten of Wands is, I kind of had enough. What else are you saying, Gem, to this woman? Yeah. King of Swords, this is your Gemini energy. I think you're just going to be straight up with her and say, look, the truth is, I realized I was in the wrong relationship. I realized I was living with the wrong person. I realized I was in love with you and that I should travel to see you to talk about this, because if you're still single and if you still have feelings for me, then we could do this. But Gem, this is fast, decisive action, which she's going to be very surprised about, because remember, she's sitting in the Temperance energy. She's very chilled. I mean, this is her, symbolically, Gem, sitting in her living room, nice cup of coffee, feet up, watching a bit of TV, relaxing. And this is her doorbell going, and this is you with a bouquet of flowers saying, can I come in, because I've realized that you're the woman that I love. And this is her not quite knowing how to take that. But you're telling the truth, Gem. What else are you saying to this Queen of Wands? Yeah. You may say to her, look, I know that you think that this is rash. I know that you think I'm being impulsive, but I have thought about this for quite a long time. Aries energy. I mean, you're basically saying to this woman, let's do this. I've decided. I've broken free. I wasn't happy in my situation, and I see my future with you. Cards on the table, Gem. I mean, there's nothing hidden. What are you saying to this woman? I think we're supposed to be together. Gemini. Yeah. Wheel of Destiny. This is you saying, you're my woman. Gemini, I'm almost getting a rather amusing caveman type energy coming from you. You are my woman, right? What are you saying to her about your other situation, Gemini? The World, yes. Now, Gemini, I don't know with the Ace of Pentacles in the World whether or not you're saying to this woman, I'd be willing to move to live in your area. Because she may be sitting there or standing there looking at you in shock, saying, well, hang on, what about your job? What about having somewhere to live? She may be a bit nervous, thinking, Gem, you just want to move straight in with her. She may not be ready, because this is a very big move. And even though, Gemini, you may have been thinking about this for months, she may have thought this was over a long time ago, and she's just got on with her life. So put yourself in her shoes. This is you hoping she's going to be super excited to see you, thrilled that you've turned up, beside herself with joy that you're leaving the other situation. You may open the door and she may just look at you with her mouth open. What are you doing here? So make sure you have answers to her questions. Yes, I have thought about that. I've got enough money for me to be able to rent somewhere near you. I don't expect to move in with you straight away. I'm going to get a job in your area. I've got interviews lined up. She's going to have questions. Because with the World and the Ace of Pentacles, the reason why this couldn't work out before, Gem, is first of all, you were sort of regularly dating someone and you two were living far apart. And so you two realized that this was not going to work out. You sort of walked away from the potential of this. And now, Gemini, this is you realizing, you know what, I'm not happy in my relationship, so I'm going to end it. And if I end this relationship, I don't need to stay in the area that I'm in, so why shouldn't I relocate? whereas it may be all a little bit of a surprise to this Queen of Wands. So, understand that. So what is the energy between the two of you, Gem? Yeah. Again, this is going to happen very, very quickly. It may be a very quick phone call and then I'm on the plane. I'll see you tomorrow. I almost feel, Gemini, that you're wanting this to happen fast, almost before you change your mind and before she has a chance of putting up major defenses. That's what I feel. Because maybe if you gave her time to think about it, she'd say, well, hang on, no, Gem, you shouldn't actually come and see me. I'm sorry, but it's just all a bit fast. It's all a bit rushed. It's a bit sudden. I need some time to think about this. It's almost as if you don't want to give her time to say no. And Gemini, you may be acting a little bit on impulse, or once you've made up your mind, moving towards her in a couple of days, because you may feel that if you leave it longer than that, you're going to lose your confidence and you're going to cancel the flights or whatever your situation is. So Gem, it may have crossed her mind. Why does Gem seem to want to do this urgently, She may feel slightly nervous. Let's have a look at the Nine of Swords. This is what you're hoping for. You're hoping to get out of your head and to make a decision. What are you hoping for? Okay, Gem. We have the fourth ace. Ace of Swords. This is the only ace that was missing. We've got the other three. With the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords, I think you have just been wondering whether or not she would say yes, okay, or whether or not she'd say absolutely not. You know you want to do this. You have love for her. You have passion for her. You're willing to move to be with her. You want to commit, but you didn't know her reaction. This is the only thing that you want clarity on, and that is why you're moving towards her to have this conversation. So Gemini, Ace of Cups, you're going to be making some kind of apology, as well as maybe telling her you love her, which of course is what she's going to want to know, Gem. What is the energy of the Page of Cups? Strength card, okay. She could be a Leo. You may be apologizing for holding back before. I'm sorry I took forever in making this decision. I'm sorry I stayed in another connection as long as I did. Three of Pentacles. I'm sorry I stayed to work on another relationship. It didn't work out. I shouldn't have done that. You may want to explain, Gemini, why you stayed in the other relationship for as long as you did. It could have been simply to do with finances. It could have been very stable. Okay. Gemini. Was there a period of time where you didn't communicate with this woman? Was there a period of time where you blocked her out of your life? This is what you're apologizing for. Okay. Gemini, this is your other half, the Queen of Swords. This is the woman you're leaving. So after this apology, what you're explaining to your Queen of Wands is you have detached from this Queen of Swords. It's done. Wow. Because Gemini, did she betray you? Did the Queen of Swords betray Gemini? Yes. Wow. Okay. It gets a bit more complicated. Gemini, you may have been living for quite a long time with a woman, but you never knew that she was already married to somebody else. She was a wife and you never knew. You may have thought she was just single, but when you dug a bit deeper, you may have realized that she was still married to another man and it shocked you, and you may have asked her to move out. Or she might have betrayed you and fallen pregnant by another man. And that for you was the last straw. So you could have been dealing with a partner, Gemini, who was hanging on to you for financial stability, but you knew she was unfaithful to you. So Gemini, however this Queen of Swords betrayed you, because this is why you're blocking this Queen of Swords, this is what you're explaining to the Queen of Wands, with the hope that she will understand that you've been through it with your partner that you've left. It wasn't you just deciding to be with this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Swords that you were maybe living with in the past betrayed you. So you're wanting her to see that side of things. What else are you saying, Gem? Oh my goodness. These two flew out of the deck. Knight of Wands, Six of Cups. Gemini, you're going to make it clear that in the past you did potentially just want passion. You were just wanting a bit of fun because maybe your Queen of Swords was cheating on you, right? So there may be an apology about that. What else are you going to say? The Hermit. But you've missed this Queen of Wands. That you've been doing a lot of thinking about your future, and what you're realizing is you want this Queen of Wands as your future partner. What else are you going to say, Gemini? Anything else? This is a long conversation. It could be very emotional, or a series of conversations over time. Yeah. What you're basically saying, Gemini, is you want to move to calmer waters with your Queen of Wands. And you're wanting to sort things out. You're wanting to patch things up. And with the Knight of Coins, Gemini, you plan on committing to her. So this is going to be a lot of information for her to sort of take in. But I feel this might be over a series of months once you two have reconnected. What is she going to say to you? Because she hasn't really done a lot of speaking. What's she going to say to you, Gemini? The Sun. Okay. Gem, she may say to you, Leo energy again there. She may say to you, I remember happy times with you. She may talk about the future. Would we get on, you know, our various lifestyles? She's talking about that. But I think the biggest question she will have for you, Gemini, is, are you definitely moving here? Because the Sun can be global travel. Because I feel this is a woman, as I said, with her head screwed on. I don't think this is a woman, if she's busy in the work that she does. This is someone who may not have a lot of time. I don't feel this is a woman who'd want a long-distance relationship. And she may also feel more comfortable if you're living in the same area as her, because in the nicest sense, she will be comfortable in the knowledge that you are far away from your ex-partner, the Queen of Swords. So for her, the only thing that she would want confirmation about is, are you definitely moving to be in this area, to be with me? But I think, Gem, you're going to. Ace of Pentacles, the world, you're talking about moving. Do we have a final card for these two, Michael? Do we have a final card for these two? Major change and transformation. It's going to change both of your lives, Scorpio energy. Because I feel, Gemini, you would have had the courage to detach from a very unhappy situation, possibly with a partner who wasn't honest with you, who might have cheated on you and betrayed you. And this is you realizing that unless you go and get your Queen of Wands, she may be snapped up by somebody else. Yeah. So, my lovely gems, I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope that it's helped one or two of you. Let me know, as always, in the comments. Sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Gem.